In today's video, we're going to talk about how you can get an advantage on your serve, or how can you learn to get an advantage on your serve. Of course, by default, a good serve requires a good technique, but today's video is not about the technique. This drill or exercise or game, however you want to call it, you can do with whatever technique you have, because here you just have to focus and manage to do the assignment that will enable you to get the advantage on your serve. This exercise builds up confidence that you can hit hard and win by serving. To do that, you start very close to the net. You have your opponent on the other side trying to return your serve. And what you're trying to do is to serve hard enough and place it well enough to serve an ace or to get a great advantage. So those are the two options that you're going for. You're not looking for a rally, you're not looking for a point. So as I said before, technique obviously is required, but you can do this with whatever movement you have. So basically you prepare your arm, you look where your opponent is, and you try to serve as hard as possible for the ball not to come back to you. You change sides, like you go to the deuce and to the ad side, and you play the game out like that. If it's too easy for you and you see that you are winning staying over here, then you should move further back, let's say to the service line, and you try to repeat the same drill from here. By increasing the distance between you and your opponent, it becomes more challenging, but still you're much closer to the net than you are on the baseline, so it still enables you to win the point just by serving. If, let's say, you don't manage to win easily by even standing closer, that means you're not hitting hard enough, or you're not hitting precise enough, you're not hitting away from your opponent. You have to figure out what you have to do in order to win the point just by serving. You have to make your opponent struggle. You have to make it difficult for them. So then once you manage to do it from this distance, again, you move further back and you try to do it from here. And then once you manage to do it from here, you can go all the way to the baseline. Now, very important thing to notice here is that in every stage of this drill exercise game that you're doing, you're always inside the court. You might want to combine this drill with serve and volleys, because after you serve, there's no guarantee that the ball's definitely not coming back to you, so you might want to be ready and try to finish off the ball with a volley to the other side and win the point like that by playing it out, because you really don't have other options. You don't want to run all the way back. On the other hand, if you serve from here and let's say the ball bounces short on the return, you also want to come in and try to finish off the point, play it away from your opponent, and see that a good serve actually brings you an advantage by making your opponent to return very softly. That allows you to finish off the next shot. So try to do this exercise to learn and to see that you can have an advantage on your serve if you serve hard enough and if you can place the ball well on your serve. Of course, maybe you won't be able to use it right away from the baseline, but the idea that the serve can be hard and that it can bring you an advantage is a great deal, and it will build you confidence for your future game. Also, when you're doing this drill, it's really important to know that you are aiming for an ace or a winner, but if the ball comes back to you, you play it out. You play a whole point. So you try to keep score and see if you can manage to win the game, let's say up to 11, by playing like this. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys soon.